Here's second and a now Gurley. Out of the 47 here. 6
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The 38-yard line.
A nice run here early. You want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Falcons.
On 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17.
2nd and 12. Now it's Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Called it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Ryan. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Good, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
They'll start the drive with Love here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
That's good for another 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Love. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Darquez Denard there to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down now, it's Love. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He's brought down at the
for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
Now 3rd and 5.
Kill, turn up, Will. 10, under 10, 10. Hey, switch gears. Switch.
This is Love. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it.
He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
And a Falcon 1st down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled
at the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Falcons.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley taking it in. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Lining up for the point.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
31 yards there and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Here's Haskins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 26-yard line.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Haskins. And it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
11 more.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, as the first half is winding down, and his guys have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Our home team 14, visitors 7. Dustin.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Guy in midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
2nd and 8 at the Falcons.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, he'll air this one out deep for Sims. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims, 49 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score, our home team 21. Visitors 7.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He gets it to Sims, complete. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Love the ball carrier.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
11 yards there, first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Love, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Bryce Love.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, when I hit that. Sorry, like you know. Okay, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, when I hit that. Yeah, stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, when I hit that. Sorry, like you know. Okay, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, when I hit that.
look at me. I bet you can't do it like me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty. They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Eight yards to go on second down. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Burrow took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Green, but this time it's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Again, it's Burrow. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive. on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
At the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 11 yards there, first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
You circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a carry for Bernard. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Giovanni Bernard.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Landon Collins made the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
And they go play action now. Burrow.
At the 30-yard line.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now it's Burrow. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. We're scoreless after 1. On 1st down, Love. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Love, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Love. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Check 26, check 26.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They go play action with Burrow. Green brings it in. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that's complete. It's Green here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Being chased out left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To the air again, Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
For A.J. Green.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Burrow going to throw again. He's got his man, Boyd. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Now it's Burrow. His pass caught at the 4. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and goal at the 2.
2nd and 2. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon as the first half is winding down, and the Bengals have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Bengals 7. Our home team 3. Randy Bullock to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Terry McLaurin, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They go play action with Haskins. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Final play of the half. It's Haskins. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this third quarter of play. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
At the 33-yard line.
5 yards remain on second down. Here's Love again. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Haskins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here first and 10 at about the 32. Flushed out right. And incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a second and 10 upcoming. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Ross. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So first and 10 now from the 30. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Complete to John Ross. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. It was DeShazer Everett that time who got a hand in to break it up.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And Bullock will put this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball in his hands?
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Bengals grab it. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is Uzama. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Bengals.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Back now at FedEx Field, it's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
It's the score, Bengals 17.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So we're getting symptomatic.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Haskins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10.
On 1st down. Love. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
On 2nd and 9. Haskins connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
10 at the 40.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Bengals 40.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson taking it in. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
Is good.
Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Finding Green complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
He was brought down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Now it's Burrow. On the screen, Bernard. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And able to find Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 12.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Okay, ready? 56. Let's get that ball here. Let's get that.
Here we go with Burrow. Buying time to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball.
A few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10.
Let's go, D.
Mixon on the toss right. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Second and 7.
Right there, 56. It's going to be a long.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know.